How's it going, everybody? And welcome to Just What It Is podcast. I'm your host, Ryan.
And I'm your host, Daniel.
And today we're doing a podcast.
Woo!
If you're new to the channel, please, if you'd be inclined to,
Please.
if you could just hit the subscribe button. I understand a lot of people ask that, right?
Yeah.
But it does help. You know, we want to try to do screenings with our people that subscribe to our channel, like advanced screenings. We've hosted many screenings.
Yes.
And with us, you know, we hope that we could do Marvel screenings in the future, and we would love to be able to invite subscribers.
We are in Doomsday.
So please hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button. It helps with the video's performance and just, you know, meet new people and keep it positive.
Keep it positive. Keep it flowing. As you can see, we are in a little bit of a different area.
Yeah, we have a new set.
That was like the elephant in the room.
Just like randomly new spot. So today we'll be talking about some crazy new movie news. We'll be talking about some crazy, scary stories.
Ooh.
Urban legends.
And some Marvel theories.
We'll also be doing some Would You Rathers, and you'll see Daniel and I argue.
Yep.
And we'll be doing a Whose Side You On. Apparently it is juicy.
Juicy.
I mean, you said it was going to be juicy.
Juicy.
Is it?
It's juicy.
All right, without further ado, let's get into the podcast. So starting with the urban legends.
Urban legends. Bringing it back.
Urban legends. Everyone loves urban legends.
Yes, we do.
They are scary.
It's really hard to tell. Like, are they just legends or are they still happening?
Yeah, so do you know about the game that allows you to travel to another dimension just by using an elevator?
No.
So it's called the elevator game, okay? And it's in Korea.
Oh, okay.
So you have to be in a building that has 10 floors, okay?
Exactly 10.
Yeah, no more nor less.
Okay.
And you have to type a specific sequence of numbers when you enter the elevator. So you have to go
What?
4, 2, 6, 2, 10, 5. You have to hit those buttons.
Whoa, what the heck? It's like a cheat code.
And apparently some say if you do it right, you type the sequence, a woman is supposed to get in the elevator on the 5th floor.
What?
But here's the rule.
Okay,
You're not supposed to look at her. You're not supposed to talk to her. So she's in the elevator with you. You then hit 1. Right?
Okay.
And then you go back to the 1st floor.
Right.
And apparently when the doors open on the 1st floor,
Yeah.
you will see another version of yourself
What?
that's from another dimension.
Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy, but I want to try it.
People claim, this is what it says, people claim they've done it. Okay, everything feels static and the air feels like electric.
Huh? What does that even mean?
And some believe that the people that have done this, this is exactly what happened to Elisa Lam at the Cecil Hotel.
Oh, whoa. I kind of just got goosebumps there. That's crazy.
So it's like people do this and they go missing because they go to the dimension.
Or they look at the person.
Right.
What happens if you look at the lady? Well, obviously something bad.
Yeah. People don't know, right? Because
why would you try?
Why would you try?
But also, who would be there to tell you? Because they might kill you or something.
Yeah. I guess the question is, would you do it? Would you play this game?
I kind of want to try it.
We were in Korea.
Yeah.
And I probably wouldn't do it.
I mean,
you know why I wouldn't do it?
Why?
Because I don't speak the language. And
that has nothing to do with it. All you got to do is find an elevator or a building with 10 floors.
Yeah, but what happens when you see yourself?
Yeah.
And it's talking to you like in Korean and you're like, I don't know what.
I think it's more so like cool, like, oh, that's another version of myself.
So you think this is real?
I think it's possible.
You think?
I think it's insane, but I do want to try it. This is something I would definitely try. Am I crazy for that? Is that crazy?
No, I think everyone's entitled to their opinion. And if you want to try it, you should try it.
I feel like that would be like a fun activity to do.
Sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try it, guys. Do you know the story about the 2 green-skinned children that was seen in medieval England?
What? Green-skinned children?
Yeah, it appeared out of nowhere.
No.
So the story goes, in the 1100s, villagers in Woolpit found a boy and a girl wandering out in the woods. Both had green skin.
What?
They didn't speak English. They wore strange metallic clothes and would eat raw beans.
Okay, this is already sounding like aliens.
So the boy died soon after they discovered him, but the girl survived and learned English. And when she did, she told people she came from St. Martin's Land, a place underground where everything was green and the sun never shined. She said her and her brother followed a strange sound and got lost in a tunnel and suddenly woke up in our world.
What?
No one's ever found this so-called underground land, and no story has ever matched since. So were they aliens, or did they literally crawl from underneath the earth?
Okay, you know what immediately went to my head?
What?
Was the hollow earth theory. Like the guy Admiral Byrd, right, says he went into the earth, right? And it was like he saw Greenland.
Right.
Right? It was like there's water, there was grassy hills.
Yeah.
Now this girl saying that she came from an area where it was like all green from inside.
Right. Underground.
Right.
Underground land.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a city. It's like a land.
Dude, that's weird.
Isn't it weird though? Like how this, like stuff like this happens and then like a bunch of people report the same thing. Like there's a bunch of stories written about this incident, you know?
Where like you found these 2 children.
Right. And I think when there's multiple reports of the same incident, you got to start to think like, hey, like
something's adding up.
Right?
Yeah. That is also something like, why lie about that? 2 children with green skin wearing metallic clothes that eat raw beans. That is so random.
It is really random.
I don't know. When you said like she came out of the ground and it was like all green where she came from, immediately thought of Hollow Earth theory.
Yeah, it is interesting about the Hollow Earth thing because that happened in Antarctica, right?
Right.
And what's so weird is there's like a TikToker who's like flew to like all the different continents and countries or something.
Yeah.
And he got to Antarctica and when he landed, he's been arrested.
Well, yeah, you're technically not supposed to go to Antarctica.
Right. And then there was a clip of like Mr. Beast. Have you seen this with Aiden Ross? And he's like talking about Antarctica.
Uh-huh.
And how he knows that there's something like
what?
There's like an ice wall or something.
Stop it.
Yeah, it's a clip.
Mr. Beast knows.
Mr. Beast knows, and he says he has to talk about it off stream.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
What?
Isn't that weird?
That is crazy.
I think he probably knows too.
That is disturbing.
But I feel like he's filmed at Antarctica. Like he might be the only YouTuber that ever filmed there.
Are you serious?
Legally. I think.
It would make sense that he would do it.
Do you know about the village that completely vanished overnight?
A whole village.
A whole village.
A whole village vanished.
So in 1930, there was this guy named Joe LaBelle, and he arrived at this Inuit community, and it was like near a lake in Canada.
Okay.
But when he got there, everyone was gone.
What? So it was just like vacant.
Cabins were abandoned, dinner was still cooking, and even sled dogs were frozen in place, still tied up.
But there was still like hot food.
Yeah.
What?
It looked like the entire village just disappeared, like mid-meal.
Oh, that's weird.
So when investigators came, there was no footprints, no signs of struggle, no evidence of migration, just silence. It was just like nothing's going on.
What?
So some believe it was like a UFO, like abduction.
Yeah.
Others think that something supernatural happened, and like that's why everyone vanished.
But like, see, like, what would that supernatural thing be? Because to have everybody just vanish. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but this is what I think about. I think about the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Right? How suddenly things are different or things are missing from what we originally thought it was.
Yeah.
So is it like this whole like dimension thing where it's like there's an alternate dimension where things could slip through and swap? Because we already see like the Berenstein Bears book. That Mandela effect still is crazy to me.
What's the other one? Like Fruit in the Loom?
Yeah, the Fruit of the Loom cornucopia.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for them to claim that they've never had a cornucopia, but how does everybody remember Fruit of the Loom with a cornucopia?
Yeah. So some people say that about this lake is that the lake is so quiet.
Yeah.
They like tested the lake like in terms of decibels.
Uh-huh.
And it's one of the most like quiet lakes ever. So some people believe that the reason why it's so quiet, it's almost as if like time stood still and like it's like frozen. Like it's frozen, in time. Yeah.
That's so weird. These are like really like freaking me out. I feel like it's really eerie that you would have this whole town, hot food still cooking on the stove, dogs are frozen, no footprints anywhere, and just nobody's there.
Yeah. It's one of those eerie ones where like obviously people were there.
Right.
If the food's not burning, right, and it's just cooking.
Yeah, no footprints.
You know you had to figure like this was probably 15, 20 minutes before something happened.
For sure. That's so weird. Someone needs to go visit that town ASAP.
I'm good.
No, someone needs to go. I'm not saying we're going to go. I said someone needs to go.
No one watching this video should go.
No.
Do not.
It's not advice to, I'm not saying go, like, yeah, don't go.
Do you know about the black-eyed kids that showed up at people's doors at night?
This sounds familiar.
So they look like they're totally normal kids. Right?
Yeah.
10 to 12 years old. They're wearing hoodies, talking very softly, and they knock on people's doors. Can we come in? We need to use your phone.
Uh-huh.
But then they notice their eyes are completely black.
Yeah.
No white, no pupil, just all black. People who've met them say they feel heavy electric glitches and they feel paralyzed with fear when they interact with them.
Okay. That's new to me.
If you tell them no, they get really angry. See, no one knows what happens when you let these kids into their house.
Yeah.
Because no one's been able to report back after letting them in. Like they've gone missing or they died. You know?
Oh, so it's just like a thing. Like they know the kids go there, but they don't know what happens.
So some people believe that they're demons. Some people think they're alien human hybrids that are used to like study humans.
Uh-huh.
So if you ever see a kid knock on your door that has like black eyes, right? No whites or pupils, you
Close that door.
Don't answer it.
Close that door.
Isn't that weird?
That is weird because you got to think if this is happening, it's a very popular urban legend. So it's definitely happened to multiple people and happened for multiple instances. So like maybe they're like getting caught on like a Ring camera or something like that. And then the people inside the house just go completely missing. Like that's what's so crazy about it, that nobody has been able to report what happens when you actually answer the door.
Yeah. So that means that you're a goner.
Yeah.
Don't answer that door.
Don't open it.
Okay, moving on to some movie news. Okay, movie show news. Let's talk about Stranger Things 5.
Ooh, Stranger Things 5.
It all leads to this. This is the end, the final season, the last hurrah. Who's going to live? Who's going to die? So recently, they released the runtimes for the first 4 episodes. Okay.
Ooh.
So here are the runtimes for season 5
Okay.
of the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things. Okay.
Yeah.
So here we have episode 1 will be an hour and 8 minutes. Episode 2 will be 54 minutes. Episode 3 will be an hour and 6 minutes. Episode 4 will be 1 hour and 23 minutes.
Okay.
Now that's just the first 4 episodes.
That's
long.
Yeah, that's long.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And we know that the estimated budgets that they're saying is $400 to $480 million. Now that is more than Avengers Endgame.
Is crazy.
For a show like
that is
budget,
insane.
That's insane.
That is almost that. I mean, it is unheard of. It is crazy, but you know what? If a show's gonna do it, it's gonna be Stranger Things.
There is no show in our lifetime that, I mean, it's just a monster. The thing's just in the best way. Like,
Right.
It's a beast. Like, it changed the world. I feel like Squid Game did it, but Stranger Things, I feel like a lot of us kind of grew up with Stranger Things. Like,
For sure.
5 seasons, but it wasn't just 5 years in a row. There was big gaps. Right?
Yeah, and a lot of people grew up as the cast grew up.
Yeah.
Right. People have kind of made it part of their almost daily life to like be a fan of Stranger Things
Yeah.
because it's been a part of our life for so long.
Right. I mean, how long's been the gap from season 4 to season 5?
Oh, it's been a while.
Years, right?
Yeah, it's been 3 years.
3 to 4?
Yeah.
So I want you to tell me, how do you think Stranger Things 5 will end?
Oh.
The whole story. How is it going to end?
Okay, this is how I think it's gonna end. I think for sure Will's gone.
Will's going to die?
Will's dead. Okay. See, the Duffer Brothers have come out and said that season 5 is gonna be the end.
Okay.
Demogorgons, Vecna, Upside Down, the end.
Got it. So Will's going to die. What else?
I kind of think Steve's gonna die.
What?
Yeah, I do think Steve's gonna die.
Why?
Because the reason why is I don't think they would have Joyce Byers lose both of her sons and it be like a happy ending. I don't think Jonathan would die.
Okay. So Steve's going to die.
Will's
going to
gonna die. I don't think it's gonna be 11.
Okay. So 11's going to live.
Yeah, and Will's gonna be the big sacrifice. And you know what? I'm gonna go out on this is crazy, but Joyce possibly could die. I think Joyce could be the one because they have this whole arc, okay, of Joyce and Hopper gonna have this date at Enzo's. Hopper, she thinks he's dead, right? They don't get to go on a date. She's like grieving his death, living life without him. Now I think Hopper's gonna have to live without her.
Wow. Recap what you just said. So what are your predictions?
Okay, Will's dead. He's gonna be the big sacrifice.
Okay.
I think Steve's gonna die because they kind of set that up in the whole RV scene with Nancy.
Okay.
Okay, I think Joyce is gonna die because they already set up this whole thing where Hopper was the one that was dead, but he really wasn't dead, and I think Joyce is actually gonna be the one to die.
So that's how you feel like it's going to go down, huh?
Yeah. I also feel like Karen Wheeler's gone.
Karen Wheeler's going to die?
Yeah. She's a goner, bro. You can't tell me she's not, okay? They have this whole scene where she's gonna be trying to defend Holly, okay? She's gonna get messed up by a Demogorgon. And then you see Nancy in like a hospital bathroom washing blood off her hands and she's crying.
That's true.
She's gone.
Wasn't there like a hospital file too that says like,
Yeah, there's
Karen-
there's a hospital file about Karen saying like she has bruises on her neck, she's like all beat up. So like, dude, I think she might not make it.
final recap. So you're saying Will's going to die.
Will's gone. Steve's gone.
Okay.
Joyce may be gone. Karen Wheeler gone.
11 survives.
11's good.
And everyone else makes it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it would be a little bit crazy to kill off a bunch of the kids.
Yeah. I mean, I still think like Steve Harrington, he wasn't supposed to last as long, right? They were going to kill him off in season 1, like within the first couple episodes.
Oh, really?
But they liked him so much that they said, hey, we're going to keep him around.
Yeah. And now he has one of the best story arcs in the entire show.
I mean, honestly, I think people like Steve Harrington more if he does do a big sacrifice.
If he doesn't,
If he does.
oh, if he does. And you know what? They had that whole setup of him saying he had a dream about having a bunch of kids with Nancy and they live in have a happy family. Dude, they're setting it up.
For him to die.
Yeah.
Because she's with Jonathan.
Right.
And that'd be really weirdly convenient if
Yeah.
Jonathan goes and
And
Steve gets to have a happy family with her.
Now, the only problem I have with Steve dying is, dude, that is so messed up for Dustin.
Yeah.
He lost Eddie. Now he's going to lose Steve
I mean, you don't think there's a world where Dustin sacrifices himself for
Steve?
Steve?
Dude, I feel like that could happen. I feel like that could happen.
Dustin making a big sacrifice when you think Steve's going to make the sacrifice and Dustin makes the
Dustin does
sacrifice.
it. Dude, that's good.
You think so?
I feel like that could happen.
Yeah, it's like Steve like makes it seem like he's going to be the one to go.
Right.
And then Dustin
Goes.
does it quick and gets like ahead of Steve.
Kind of like how Eddie just like went off on his own and like to get the demo bats away.
Dude, that's wild.
Dude, Dustin would for sure do that. That would be something nobody's expecting.
Dustin's death
Yeah. For Steve.
for Steve.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Because Eddie did it for him.
Yeah.
But then does that hurt Eddie's death? Like, does that take away from Eddie's sacrifice?
No, it's because the whole thing was like Eddie always wanted to be the hero, right?
Yeah.
Dustin's kind of seen as like not the big hero, right?
Yeah.
So it would totally set up for him to be the hero.
That's good.
Yeah. And nobody would expect Dustin to do that.
Yeah, they're probably thinking like, oh, when Steve's getting ready to sacrifice himself, like, oh yeah, here we go, Steve's gonna die.
Yeah.
And then Dustin comes in, maybe.
Right.
Boom.
Ooh, Dustin.
That's sad.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Predator Badlands
Predator Badlands
will be PG-13.
okay.
And people are a lot, really shocked because they were expecting the rated R rating.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure we're allowed to talk about this. We saw the first, is it 20 minutes?
Yes.
Phenomenal.
Very insane.
And they do not hold back.
No.
Like in terms of like the PG-13 rating, like in terms of violence and gore, I want to say the reason why they're getting away with it is because it's a lot of alien blood,
right. It's
a
not
lot
like
of like creature blood,
yeah.
not human blood.
I mean, yeah. In the trailer, we technically don't see one human,
Yeah.
right? I mean, Thea's a synth clearly because
Right.
she's cut in half.
Yeah. And the reported runtime will be 1 hour and 46 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we saw 20 minutes of it.
Yeah.
A lot of movie to show still.
Right. And what we saw was phenomenal.
Yeah. And we talked with the cast
Yeah.
and they revealed some spoilers.
That we will not say,
We will not say.
but
But
just say we know some stuff.
and I think if you're a fan of Predator,
Okay.
you will like this movie.
Okay. Okay.
Right? Fan of Predator, what's wrong with
No,
that?
okay. Yeah, you're right. Fan of Predator, you're going to like the movie.
All right, moving on. K-pop Demon Hunters creator Maggie Kang says that she will not do a live action movie,
Oh,
which I think is a good thing.
you know what? I do think that's a good thing. I do not think we need a live action K-pop Demon Hunters. The animation was great. Just keep it animated, period.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's kind of like the crutch to animes, right? Where you
Yeah.
try to go live action. Why don't you just keep it, the anime? What's wrong with keeping an animated
Right.
universe? Building more properties within the animated sphere.
Yeah.
Instead of just going outside and doing the live action when it's proven to be a little rocky, right? Yeah, I
Right.
think One Piece has done a great job, right?
Yeah.
And there's a couple ones that I feel like have done phenomenal, but I think the overall consensus is that if animes could just stay animated,
Right.
that's probably the way to go. I do feel that when it comes to K-pop Demon Hunters, there's a lot of potential of stories, prequels,
Yeah.
other storylines, sequels. So I feel like just stay within the universe,
Yes.
build it out more. Maybe who knows, 10 years down the road, maybe there's a way to do live action better.
Right.
But for now, I think just focus on world building within the animated sphere. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah. And going off of that too, it's like not like we're saying that all animes shouldn't be live action. There's a lot of animes that could be live action and work very well, like One Piece, right?
Yeah.
But you got to think, would a Demon Slayer live action work? Probably not. The effects in that anime is insane. That's going to be so hard to replicate live action and make it look seamless.
Yeah.
It's going to look too like hokey.
Right. And that's why I think if someone asked me, like, Ryan, how would you do a Demon Slayer anime?
Yeah.
Live action.
Right.
I would remove the idea of all like the crazy visuals in anime.
Uh-huh.
Right. And just be like very grounded. And I'd be like, look, what if Shogun, right? What if Shogun, the
Yeah.
FX show, had some Demon Slayer elements and characters? How
Yeah.
do you keep it grounded without,
And see, but that's where it could get divisive, right? People want to see the breathing forms. You know what I mean? Like they want to see the whole visuals because that's what Demon Slayer is like all about, right? You're training this one breathing form, right? And you're trying to master it for your whole life.
Yeah.
So if you're telling me that it's going to be Demon Slayer without that, it's going to just be like, dude, at least at that point, it's a samurai show with demons in it.
Right.
Yeah.
But do you think that would be safe? Like, could it work?
It could work, but it shouldn't be titled Demon Slayer.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because, dude, people are going to rage if that's the Demon Slayer movie.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Marvel had some really good announcements at Comic-Con in New York.
Yeah.
Marvel TV. We see Jessica Jones is now officially in
Yes.
Daredevil Season 2, Born Again. And we also got the Vision Quest trailer.
Right.
Now,
I have a
apparently...
little bit of a theory about that one a little later.
Oh, you do? Okay. We see Jarvis, Friday, Edith, Ultron in this trailer. Okay.
Yeah.
And we see at the end, Tommy Maximoff. Speed is revealed.
Yes.
So we're seeing a lot of characters in this, and it's what's so cool about this is they're all the AI, Tony Stark's AI.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, let's start off with this. Do you think Wanda Maximoff will show up in Vision Quest?
Oh, she has to.
Yeah?
She has to.
Yeah, I agree.
The reason why I feel like the actor who played Speed, or someone said it that was a part of Vision Quest, said like the finale is like a dream episode.
Okay.
So like, what do we all want? We want to see the entire Maximoff family together.
Yeah, you know what I also think though? I think that Tony Stark will be in Vision Quest. I think Robert Downey Jr. is going to be in Vision Quest. You
know
want to
what?
know why? Let me give you some reasons. Okay,
Tell me why.
So we see that in this trailer,
Yes.
we have Edith, Friday, Jarvis, Ultron,
Dummy.
They all were created by Tony Stark.
Yeah.
And it's all living in Vision's head.
Right.
They're all like figurative imagination.
Yeah.
Right. But they're somewhat alive.
Yes.
So with that logic, right?
Okay.
If they're all imaginary people,
Yeah.
we could get a bunch of different people showing up in his brain.
Right.
Tony Stark for sure has to show up in his brain.
Yeah.
Now, if it's a flashback, sure. If it's old footage, sure.
Right.
But I think there's going to be new footage with Robert Downey Jr. playing Tony Stark guiding Vision.
Oh.
I think there's going to be a little aspect of that
Oh.
because this is one piece that I think is very important to the puzzle.
Okay.
Vision Quest
Yes.
was filming at Pinewood Studios at the same time as Avengers Doomsday.
Oh.
So it was very easy, I think, for Robert Downey Jr. to hop over to that set, walk right over.
Yeah.
They were filming very close to each other. We know that.
Right.
We know that they were filming at Pinewood Studios. Both were at the same time.
Interesting.
Both, wrapped somewhat similar too.
Okay.
Obviously, Vision Quest wrapped first, but Robert Downey Jr. has been out there for a while.
You might be onto something with
Yeah,
that.
I think he's for sure showing up.
Yeah.
And I think that's why the kid said it's a dream episode, the finale. I think Tony Stark will show up.
Oh my gosh.
But obviously, he's not going to be like alive. It's
No,
not going to.
but it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense.
I think Tony Stark could guide Vision just to kind of get him back on his feet.
Right. And okay, going off of that, we go back to the whole endgame theory, okay? When he's given the final message after he passes away, right? He's on that hologram. How the heck did the hologram look directly at Morgan and say, I love you 3000?
Yeah. I mean, shoot, man. Who knows if Tony Stark's like there's an AI Tony Stark.
Somewhere in the MCU already.
Yeah.
Right? It just hasn't been revealed yet.
Yeah, maybe it's in Vision's head right now, right? Because Edith and Friday's in there. Karen?
Dude, that is crazy.
I think it's going to happen. We know this, that Vision Quest will take place 1 year after WandaVision.
Interesting.
Yeah. What do you think that 1 year means, though? Because, in WandaVision, we see White Vision take off and he flies away.
Right. So is that 1 year for like Agatha?
Oh, maybe. Right? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, X-Men 97 news, right? We got
Yes.
season 2 trailer. We know Apocalypse is going to be the main villain.
Yeah.
We also see that Wolverine has his adamantium claws back, right? Because at
Right.
the end of season 1, Magneto strips it out of his body, rips it out,
Yeah.
and he's going back to bone claws.
Yeah.
Now he has his adamantium claws back. I wonder what that's going to
Mm.
be like, the process of him getting that back.
That's going to be interesting to see.
We roughly saw 5 minutes of Mortal Kombat 2. We saw
Yeah.
a fight of Baraka versus Johnny Cage.
Mm-hmm.
Super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
We shot some cool stuff for Mortal Kombat 2. We can't say what we did, though. We can't say what we shot
Nope.
or who we filmed with.
We're just doing something cool.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
We got to hold some things, try some things on. I don't know if I can say that. That's not bad. What am I saying?
Nothing.
Drink of water.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. For Wicked for Good.
Ooh.
Director John Chu revealed that Scarecrow and the Tin Man will be wearing practical makeup and real hair
What?
to give off their performance. It's all practical.
All practical.
All practical.
Dang, that's pretty crazy.
Physical makeup and hair.
Dang.
Yeah, because look at the original Wizard of Oz, right? The Tin Man and
yeah.
the Lion, they all had
Right.
practical makeup. Scarecrow.
Yeah.
It wasn't very delightful.
No.
It was not
But I'm sure now it's very different.
very safe.
Yeah.
There's a union. There's SAG. People are protected.
Yeah.
Back
That's
then-
cool though.
Back then it wasn't.
Gonna be all practical.
Yeah. So my question to you is: do you think Wicked for Good will be the last Wicked movie, or do you think that Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo will be back for a third movie?
Okay. That's a good question. Now, I think they definitely could go for more movies.
Yes.
They definitely could because there's more
100%.
books.
Yeah, there's more books.
Here's my thing. Yes, people will 100% go watch that if it came out, a third movie.
Yeah.
That means, though, I feel like they're going to have to make original songs.
Which I'm sure they would love to do.
I'm sure they would love it,
Yeah.
right? But they have to make sure that that story makes sense.
Right. Because I think, even in the books, right, Glinda gets arrested and it's insinuating that Alpha goes to save her.
Yeah. It's
So-
insinuating that.
Yeah. So there's definitely more story to be told and more adventures to go on.
Right. So to answer your question, yes, I do think there could be more movies. Now, do I think they're going to do it next year like they did it back to back with Wicked and Wicked for Good? No.
I just feel like in this day and age, when a movie makes a lot of money, I feel like the studios are all about hey, it works.
Yeah.
Let's roll with it.
and they prioritize. Yeah.
So I do feel like it could happen sooner than we think.
Right. That is very true. So there's a crazy Spider-Man Brand New Day theory about a character that hasn't been revealed yet.
Ooh, who is it?
Okay, so we just got a bunch of new leaked footage from the set of Brand New Day, and we see this massive hole in this building, but we also see like a helicopter off to the side. So it's most likely Scorpion's prison break. But then we also see like a bunch of people are hurt, and we see Spider-Man helping someone into an ambulance. But then after that, we see him go talk to an officer. Now, what's really weird is Spider-Man doesn't have the best relationship with the cops after No Way Home.
I mean, the cops were shooting their guns at him in No Way Home.
Right, so it's really weird that he'd be talking to the cops. But the theory is that the cop he's actually talking to is Yuri Watanabe, the same character from the video game who actually ends up becoming Wraith.
Oh, that's good.
Right? It could make sense. Now, I know it's really hard to make out who the person is, but why else would he be talking to an officer? And like almost seem like they're working together.
And it was a female officer.
It looks like it, yeah. And I also want to say this. I know Mr. Negative hasn't been confirmed and it's been like rumored that he's not in it. But I don't know why I just associate, since we see Scorpion in the helicopter, I feel like Mr. Negative is the one sending the helicopter.
I think you're right.
I don't know what, for me, I always like associate with like a helicopter prison break with Mr. Negative. I don't know why. But I just feel like that's so fitting.
Yeah, and I noticed like a lot of like the moves that they're having Spider-Man do in this movie looks very similar to the PlayStation video game.
I think Mr. Negative could still show up.
Yeah, I think he's the perfect villain that's kind of like grounded but not grounded.
Yeah.
So I think it's very possible. I mean, look at the leaks leading up to the Spider-Man Brand New Day. It was like all talking about how they wanted like Japanese inspired outfits and Japanese inspired actors.
I
and
know.
actresses.
What is that for?
Yeah, I feel like it's like Silver Samurai or it's gonna be Mr. Negative.
Mr. Negative.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you know the crazy Vision Quest theory after the trailer has been released in New York Comic Con?
No.
So in the trailer, it's been reported that we see Ultron, but we also see Vision sees human versions of Tony Stark's AI. Like he sees Friday, Edith, Dummy, Jarvis. He sees like a bunch of them, right?
Yeah.
But when you really think about it, when has Vision ever interacted with Edith? Because Edith is technically after Tony Stark died. So the theory is that all the AI that we see in the Vision Quest trailer isn't AI that Vision has interacted with. It's just all the AI that Tony Stark has created, because that's what Jarvis would have access to. So if you think about it and you go back to the scene where Tony is actually picking up Friday and he's actually going to start using Friday, we see that there's more AI behind that, and we actually see a Tadashi chip. So the theory is that we're actually going to see a live action Tadashi, and it's going to set up a live action Big Hero 6.
That may have been one of the worst theories you've ever said.
Okay, it could make sense though. Why have the Tadashi chip in Age of Ultron and then have all these AI show up in human form in Vision Quest?
I want people to comment right now who noticed the Tadashi chip in Age of Ultron. For real.
I think it was there for a reason.
Who saw it without a video telling them that they saw Tadashi? Seriously. Who was sitting in the theater and says, "Oh my gosh, Tadashi"?
It could happen. Tadashi could show up.
Look, the only reason why I know Tadashi's in it, right, is because we were scanning that film.
Right.
Like, but I don't think anybody, I mean, a lot of people do, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't go watch 0.25 speed.
Yeah, but now you know.
A bunch of stuff.
Now you know.
I don't know, man.
Dude, it could have just been a blank chip. Why did they write Tadashi on it? Tadashi of all names.
So you think Tadashi's going to show up?
I think so.
If you were to put money on it, or say that, no, not money. Say if you're wrong,
Yeah.
you have to go to a pond at a mall and jump in it.
Sure.
No, for real?
Sure.
You believe in that theory that much?
Well, I think it's possible. It could happen. I think Tadashi could show up. Because let me tell you, people will go watch a live action Big Hero 6.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
And they're Marvel. They're Marvel. People don't know that. They're Marvel.
If I'm not mistaken, so Leia, my girlfriend, her uncle has worked on a lot of Disney movies.
Yes.
He's worked on Moana 2. He's working on Frozen 3. But he worked on Big Hero 6. And that's why I would love for Big Hero 6 to be live action. I think it's a great movie.
And I think they would do it live action.
See, there was rumors that Big Hero 6 was going to show up in Falcon and Winter Soldier, the Disney Plus show.
Huh?
Yeah. You don't remember that? Dude, I think I told you theories about that. Like,
Oh, you probably did.
they're going to go to Madripoor, because in Falcon Winter Soldier, we see them go to Madripoor, and that's
Yeah.
where you're going to see Big Hero 6, and they were not there.
They were not.
But hey, I'm all for Big Hero 6 showing up, and if it's going to come through your theory about like him showing up in Vision Quest,
Yeah.
great. But do I think it's a wild theory, like where I think you're going to be jumping in a pond at the mall? Heck yes. Heck yes, bro. You're going to be jumping in that pond for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
I'm still gonna. I still stand by it. I think
Hey,
it
you
could
know
happen.
what? If
I think
if
it
he
could
shows up, I'll go jump in the pond.
Yeah, I think it could happen. You're gonna tell me all these AI are gonna show up in human-like form, okay? And they're all of Tony Stark's AI. And we see in his chips of AI, we see Friday, and right behind it is Tadashi.
Yeah. I almost think that Robert Downey Jr. showing up in Vision Quest is like $1,000 more likely. You know,
I bet you I could surprise you.
that Tadashi's going to show up.
Yeah.
If Tadashi doesn't show up,
Okay.
you have to give one of our followers a hot toy. If he doesn't show up,
Deal.
all right.
Deal.
Yeah, a $300 hot toy.
Yeah.
Not saying like
no,
some crazy
$1,000
hot toy. Yeah. $300 hot toy. Comment if you made it this part of the podcast. Do you think Tadashi's going to show up?
Come on, guys.
Okay, moving on to Would You Rathers.
Would you rathers?
Would you rather be able to erase one bad movie from existence or help one underrated movie become a worldwide hit?
Ooh. One underrated movie to become a worldwide hit.
And what movie would that be?
Meet the Robinsons.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, Meet the Robinsons is such an underrated movie. It is so underrated. It's so underappreciated, and it has one of the best messages.
Keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Is that the message?
Yeah. But see, another big message in that movie isn't just keep moving forward, it's accepting failure and seeing
Oh.
failure as a good thing, right?
Oh, that's right.
They see him fail and they all start cheering. And while he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, like I always mess things up." And they start cheering, but it teaches you to celebrate failure.
And learn from it.
Yeah.
I forgot about that part of the movie.
Dude, it's an underrated movie. Underrated movie.
Would you rather know every movie's ending or would you rather forget every movie after you see it?
Whoa. I think, oh my gosh, I'd rather forget because then I could rewatch any movie I want and enjoy it for the rest of my life.
That's true. That is a good point. I
Yeah.
didn't even think about that.
Oh, wait a second. Hang on. No, because then if you watch like Marvel and you like watch Iron Man 1, then you go to Endgame, you're like, what the heck?
That's true. That's true.
I think I'd want to know if how everything ends.
You'd be like, who's that guy in the helmet? Who's that guy snapping his finger?
No, yeah, I think I would go know how every movie ends.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or a horse-sized duck?
I think you gotta go. This is the smart answer here, okay? You gotta go with 100 duck-sized horses.
Why?
Because if you go to a horse-sized duck, I think a duck honestly, a duck has more things on it that could hurt you than a horse. Yes, a horse could like kick and bite, but a duck could like scratch and like, dude, that thing, it's like a cat.
Uh-huh.
It's like that thing can mess you up like a cat can.
I always think about how like Mr. Beast had 100 kids versus like 10 of the strongest men in the world.
Yeah.
And the 100 kids won
Oh.
in tug of war.
I would think that I could just kind of kick and I'll be okay.
You think so?
Yeah. But if I'm going up against a giant duck, dang near a dinosaur at that point, I don't think I have a chance.
Okay, moving on. Would you rather never watch a new movie again or only be able to watch Hallmark movies for the rest of your life?
Oh my gosh. What? So everything that comes out from this point on, I can't watch.
Yeah, but you can watch everything in the past.
Oh, I'm taking that.
But if you do the Hallmark option,
I can't watch new movies.
That's true, you
Because I
can
can only watch Hallmark movies.
Yeah.
I gotta go. Just watch everything that's in the past.
nostalgia.
Yeah. I could enjoy life rewatching Infinity War and Endgame every day and Sinners every day.
That's true.
Yeah.
Moving on to debates. I want to debate you about something.
Hit me.
Not debate. Who is the most pointless character in Star Wars? All of Star Wars.
All of Star Wars.
Who's the most pointless character?
Most pointless character is Kit Fisto.
That is the worst answer you could have possibly.
Kit Fisto?
Kit Fisto from the Clone Wars? Are you serious?
Kit Fisto did nothing.
Bro, you are tripping.
Everything could have played out the way it did without Kit Fisto.
That's not true.
It is true.
I'll tell you right now who's the most pointless character in Star Wars.
Okay, who?
There's one right answer
Who?
here.
Who?
Okay, it's Captain Phasma.
Captain Fat. The one of the main villains of all the sequels.
Yeah,
You're gonna
she only had 6 minutes of screen time across The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens combined. Okay,
Really?
she loses to Finn, who 2 years ago, right, was a janitor on the First Order base. Okay, a janitor. Captain Phasma in her chrome suit, the elite warrior,
Yeah.
has 6 minutes of screen time, loses to Finn, a janitor.
Let me tell you something though. Kylo Ren also lost to that janitor.
Ryan Johnson even said that it was more of a visual symbol, Captain Phasma. There's no other use to her other than that.
Okay, to be honest, I didn't know she only had 6 minutes of screen time. That's actually absurd.
I mean, she never wins a fight. She never shows off her skills. She has the mask on the whole time and can't do anything. Am I wrong?
Kit Fisto.
Are you serious?
I mean,
You are going to sit there. No, wait a second.
Hang on.
You're going to sit there and say Captain Phasma was more useful than Kit Fisto.
to the story, yes. Captain Phasma. Okay, would Finn be the person he is without Captain Phasma?
No, but would Finn even exist without Kit Fisto?
Most likely, yes.
Kit Fisto had many pivotal roles in
Name one.
a lot of roles.
That dude was doing nothing.
No, that's not true. That is not true.
Kit Fisto did not need to be there.
What is the best fictional world to live in? Like it could be Hogwarts, it could be the MCU, it could be the DCU. What is the best fictional world to live in?
Oh, by far, Barbie Land.
What?
Barbie Land?
What is the best fictional world to live in? You're gonna pick Barbie Land?
Dude,
Are you serious?
what
Are
goes,
you serious?
What goes wrong in Barbie Land?
You don't have anything Barbie related behind you. You have all these things pointing to Marvel and Star Wars.
Look at that. I have Thanos behind me. Yeah. I have Tony Stark's heart behind me. Okay. All this bad stuff that could go on in the
Barbie
MCU.
Land? Dude, people are gonna think this is fake. You are not serious.
Where would you pick?
I mean, anywhere but Barbie
if
Land.
you're trying to avoid like evilness,
Oh, I see.
right? You're trying to increase survivability as much as possible. You're gonna go to freaking Barbie Land, dude.
I was just thinking, like, where would be like the best, like, coolest place to go?
You go to Hogwarts, dude. You could get killed in an instant.
Oh, so you were thinking like very practical, logical.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, where am I gonna survive and live a happy life?
So you're not thinking like a true fan. You're thinking like a little pansy.
No, I'm okay. You know what? I'm thinking as if I'm a smart person trying to survive. If I put myself in the MCU, I could be wiped out in the Battle of New York.
Just know that
If
when
I
that
put
date
myself in
rolls
the
around,
MCU, I could be the one that snaps away.
but I'm assuming you would go now, right? It's like not back then. You would start now.
Yeah, and Doctor Doom just got here.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I'm going to Barbie Land.
I can't believe you said Barbie Land. I was like, that's not.
Okay, well, the first place I thought was Minecraft, but then I was like, you could definitely die in Minecraft.
Whoa.
Are you gonna die in Barbie Land? No, you're freaking plastic.
Wow. That was quite a smart answer.
That was big brain,
That was
Eat it.
shocking.
idiot. Okay, now moving on to whose side are you on?
Whose side are you on? The best show. I don't know.
Okay, whose side are you on? Am I wrong for suing my sister after her son destroyed my Marvel poster?
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Okay, for some context, I'm a 32 aged male. I'm a huge comic book nerd. A few years ago, my late grandfather gave me one of my most prized possessions, a vintage Marvel poster signed by Stan Lee and 2 original artists.
Oh my God.
It's something he got when he worked as a printer for Marvel decades ago, and it's literally irreplaceable. I keep it framed in my home office away from sunlight, and it means the world to me. A few weeks ago, my sister, 29-year-old female, came over to my house with her 2 kids, ages 8 and 10. I told them they could hang out in the living room while we caught up, but at some point, they wandered off into my office.
Oh,
I didn't think much of it until I heard a loud ripping sound.
Oh my God.
I ran in and I swear my stomach dropped. The poster was off the wall, half ripped, covered in marker doodles. One of the kids was literally standing on it. I yelled, not at the kids, but out of shock. My sister rushed in and said, "Oh my God, calm down. They're just kids." I told her that thing was worth several $1,000s and it was signed by Stan Lee himself. She laughed and said, "Then just print another one, dude. It's just paper."
Oh, fight.
I told her it's not something you can replace, and she said she didn't have the money to fix or replace it anyways. She brushed it off like it was no big deal. A few days later, I sent her a message saying I got a restoration quote. It was around $4,500.
Oh my God.
I told her I'd be happy to work something out, but she left me on red, then she completely ghosted me. So yeah, I filed a small claim suit. I didn't even want to, but she wasn't taking the responsibility. As soon as she got served, she called me screaming about how I was ruining the family over a stupid poster.
It's not a stupid poster.
My mom called too, saying I'm being cruel and should forgive and move on because they're kids. I get it. kids make mistakes, but my issue isn't the accident, it's that she laughed about it and refused to even apologize or try to make it right. Now, half of my family thinks I'm a psycho for suing my own sister, and the other half says I'm finally standing up for myself after years of being walked over. So am I wrong for suing my sister after her son destroyed my signed Marvel poster? No, you are not wrong.
No, you are not.
That is insane. That is absolutely absurd. Yes, kids make mistakes, right? But the kids are the parents' responsibility. And when the kids mess up, you should do your best to try to fix it in the best way possible, especially within the family.
Yeah, I feel like anytime your kid messes up, you're responsible for their mess up.
Right. So no, do I think you're wrong for suing your sister for $4,500? No.
No, get your money and get you a new poster.
Gosh, it's a poster signed by Stan Lee?
And it was from like the original places where they printed out the comics.
Yeah. Dude, I am throwing a riot. That is insane.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, I feel so bad for you
Your kids better not mess up any of the hot toys when you have kids.
when I have kids.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to sue you.
Well, no, I would sue you.
If your kids mess up my hot toy,
Okay.
now you know what's going to happen.
Lawsuit.
Lawsuit. I feel like, dude, that guy's going to pay more money in
Yeah.
legal fees. Comment what you guys think. Who is right and who is wrong. I hope you guys all think that he's okay with suing his sister.
I mean, yeah, if she didn't want to make anything right, like or even apologize, at least apologize.
Yeah.
At least apologize. Don't laugh at him and say, like, it was just a piece of paper. It is not just a piece of paper. It's the last thing his grandfather gave him, and it was signed by Stan Lee.
Yeah. I mean, even if you think it is like he's being like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Obviously, it meant something to him.
For sure.
Obviously, it meant a lot to him.
Yeah. And you got to think, too, like, as a Marvel fan, you have to understand, like, this is like what we enjoy doing outside of work. Like, this is our life outside of work, right? People love to just decompress and watch Marvel movies, read Marvel comics. Like, that's like their thing.
Yeah, and collect things.
Yeah. So when you take something like that and you ruin it and you laugh at them, that's not right.
I think there's a lot of layers to like the value of this item too. It's
Yeah.
like what you said, like his grandfather. It was the last thing his grandfather gave him.
Right.
Stan Lee signed it along with multiple people that were original comic book creators. That, Stan Lee's no longer alive. It's
Yeah.
not like you can't get that,
Exactly.
personalized. And there's just a lot of aspects to this where it's like money really can't even bring it back.
No, it can't.
So I think she at least owes him an apology.
For sure. At the minimum.
So guys, make sure you hit the like button and comment what you guys want us to talk about next week. You're going to see throughout this video, we took some of your suggestions from last week and we talked about it today. So we'll see you guys tomorrow on TikTok and we'll see you guys next week on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube.
We'll see you on TikTok.
God bless you guys. See ya.
Love ya.